Welcome to the 9th episode of
Not sure what's going on, but it's happening.
I'm your host, Jiva Tronconi.
And I'm your host, Callie Driscoll.
We're a mess.
We're a mess. Today we're going to be going over just sort of life debrief, just kind of girl talk, sort of if we were just sitting down having a conversation. Mm-hmm. So you guys will see what that's
And our lives for the last 40 minutes have been so chaotic that we haven't even been able to have an actual debrief to any level. So
yeah, you're covered in hair right now.
Oh, I'm a mess.
That's actually my hair. I could tell. Okay.
Every podcast I have to edit out clips of you talking about your shedding.
It's so bad.
Every time I'm should I leave in this random clip of Callie being I'm covered in hair?
It's so bad. And I've been getting reels about it recently. So it's not, okay, just about hair care. So I commented on one and now, so the one person sent me some stuff. This one lady, dude, she will not stop messaging me. It's been messages, pictures, voice notes. Bro, calm down. It's so desperate. Currently, I think I have 3 unread messages from her. And I'm dude, calm down. But she's just trying to sell me hair serum. Stuff. And then stuff for split ends. And I'm oh my gosh.
You don't have split ends. You just have
No, I have split ends. It's
losing
horrible.
hair.
But I have a hair appointment tomorrow, so it'll be.
I feel so professional with the longer mic, but it's on my phone, which is really saying something about the chaotic.
Sticky. It's from.
You also? I always have to cut out you talking about how sweaty your hands are.
It's because of the hairspray. My hands are sticky right now.
It's do I need this random clip of Callie being my hands are just so sweaty right now? I think I can get that out normally.
So yesterday I went rock climbing with my aunt. Oh. So she's my great aunt, but my dad and her are 5 years apart, so she's basically just his older sister. So we went to that place downtown. I was really good, not gonna lie. I can rock climb, but my arms are so sore and the muscles right here.
My
arm was so swollen. I'm not joking. I climbed up this one.
Swollen?
Yes. After, so they have some that are just 1 story tall, and then they have these ones that are 2 stories tall. So I did the 2 story tall one. So I got to the top, and at that point we had already climbed a few other things. So my muscles are burning at this point because you're not using these muscles on most bases. I don't know,
days.
Whatever days.
Bases.
So right here, my whole arm was swollen for 5 minutes after I climbed that tall thing, and they were "Oh, do you want to do another one?" Dude, I don't think I can work my arms right now. Besides that, it was fun.
I don't think I've ever been rock climbing besides at a jump park.
Yeah, that was my first time doing rock climbing like that.
Yeah. It's not something where I'm normally I need a good rock climb today.
It was actually surprisingly really fun. I knew it was going to be fun, but I didn't think it was going to be something that I was going to be wow, you know what? I would come back and do this again. But I would. I was okay.
You just have to give her a break at the top for her swollen arms.
Yes, exactly. I almost got, they have this really hard one. So, some of them are just with ropes. So, you have someone on the bottom holding you, but you're technically just, that's more of, the free one. The other one is where you're clipped in with one of those, harnesses. But it has the slack line. So, if you were to fall, it catches you and you, slowly lower yourself down the wall. So, one of the harder ones for that, I got almost a third of the way up, and I could have made it up all the way, except for my hands started to get really sweaty because my muscles were giving out, and then also my arms were burning too much, so I couldn't make it. But if I went back, I would conquer that pink one. I got the purple one, not the pink one.
I was trying to come up with what in my life has happened that could connect to rock climbing and your sore arms, and the only thing I can come up with is the fact that I went to the chiropractor for my shoulder.
What did you do to your shoulder?
Well, my shoulder's just always.
Well, yeah, I know you've
my shoulder
problems,
but so it had gotten better after I went to the chiropractor, and then it got worse. So then I went back, and he was because I was telling him about how I was lifting weights one day, and I think I did something. I don't know. So I went to the chiropractor. I'm good though. That's my only sore that could closely connect to your sore arms. That's why
Speaking of, things dying, I had to reach out to Amazon because my Apple Watch. So the charger stopped working. So I was okay, you know what? I'll reach out to Amazon because I have a 90-day grace period or whatever because of do you need me to
you just do your thing.
So I reached out and I was like, hey, I don't want to return this, but is it possible for me to get a replacement watch? The guy was like, no. He was like, but I can give you a $20 refund. Mm-hmm. And I was like, he was like, do you want that? Obviously. I could have, and that's making me think, imagine how easy it is to scam them. Be like,
a $20 refund and keep the watch?
Yeah, keep everything. He's like, yeah,
yeah, because then you could use the $20 to buy the charger.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
But the soonest they could ship that, and I ordered that on Monday, was Friday. For
Amazon Prime has been so bad recently.
Okay, I guess the snow.
Yeah, but even before the snow. Yeah. I think it was like the post-Christmas busyness and then the snow. But still, I'm like, you guys could be moving faster.
Exactly. Like, it's not that serious. So now
FedEx got the dog food to across the road in time. True. Like,
I had waved at that guy as I was going down, I won't say the road, but you know what
yes.
I mean. Yeah. Between our houses.
And you were like, oh, random FedEx
I waved
guy.
At him just because he was like carrying this heavy box over his shoulder, and I was like, oh, I'll wave. And then then he blocks me in your driveway. She got to my house before I did.
No, he was parked my driveway. It's like I guess it might be wider than a standard driveway. But the FedEx truck was parked right in the middle of it, so we had to like squeeze out the side. Yeah. But he literally started walking across the road, and he had one box that had one 40-pound bag of dog food in it, and I knew how many bags of dog food were in that truck because I had a conversation about this like 2 days before. I knew the amount of dog food in that truck. I was like, he's going to be at my house for the next like 30, 40 minutes. So I was like, if we don't get out of here, there's going to be no podcast.
It was bad because then you're...
And I was staring at him, and then he kept like looking back at me, and I was like...
Yeah, I couldn't get out. Like, I saw you get out. I couldn't, though, because your grandpa was standing there. And then your grandpa's like directing traffic. He's like telling me to stop. He's like, nope, you can go now, stop.
Yeah, and I just had in Callie's driveway. I then realized that my car, I'm going to need to go to Honda again. And I just thought I figured out my thing because the FedEx guy also had my new car key. He had my car key for me. So I was like, okay, perfect. No more car anything. Like, I now have working key fobs, working car keys. My car's, the battery was dead, which is why this whole thing was going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, perfect. I get to Callie's house and I'm like, wait, the time's flashing. So I go to like change the time and it's like, won't do anything. And then I like turn on the radio and it just says code on it. I did research, I did my Googling and YouTube videoing while I was waiting for Callie to get to her house. And I realized that I need to go to Honda now.
Wait, so like nothing's working? Like right there?
Yeah.
The timer or anything?
Yeah. The time's just blinking at like, it was like 1:30 and I was like 1:30 already. And it wasn't, it was like 1. Yeah, I hate dealing with car things, but I hate driving without music. So like I need to fix this right now. Like I can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna, like my car, I lived without a key fob that worked for like 10 months. So I can but I can't live without the music. So Honda, you will be seeing me in the next couple of days. If my car will start. Because I'm also dealing with that.
Yeah, that's why I had to go over there.
Because she was going to pick me up. And then it was like, oh, wait, you don't have to pick me up. I can drive myself. So she just drove all my stuff here.
Since I'm going skiing tomorrow, my upper body will be fine. But then it's going to be like lower body.
I had upper body when I went skiing. Because the thing is I wasn't getting sore from like using my muscles to do the actions of skiing. I was getting sore from being beat up from falling over and crashing. Yeah. So, and it was also fully ice when I went. So, like...
Yeah, there's good powder right now. I'm, like, a ski person. The powder.
The powder
I'm gonna be shredding
levels?
The powder.
The powder's looking good.
Oh, my gosh. It's insane. People who say stuff like that just make me laugh. Like, oh, yeah, that fresh powder. Okay.
I don't get that. I look outside and I go, I want it to be summer.
Oh, same. No, that's been...
Every time I walk outside, I'm like, I bought a bathing suit.
I can't decide because there's so many cute
ones.
No,
I found one I really wanted and I tried it and then I was like, you know when like something fits you but you're like, let me just try a different size just to see. So then I ordered another size, but then I found like a red, white, and blue bathing suit. Like top was like blue stars, bottom was red stripes. Try it on. Love the top, hate the bottoms. But I'm debating buying just the top and then finding like other red and white bottoms somewhere. Because I really love the top. But I have been buying bathing suits and we booked a vacation. And now I'm like, I hate winter so much.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Like look, I can look outside and be like, wow, the snow's so nice. But right now, I just want it to be summer. Not from the work aspect. I will be working an ungodly amount of hours. I told Lily about that yesterday. And she was like, that's the equivalency of working 2 full-time jobs.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know. I've been working 6/12s.
Yeah, she was like, so like, how busy is Callie right now? Because we were talking about things, and I was like, right now, it's like like busy, but like time and like whatever. But I was like, in comparison, she has nothing going on right now.
During the summer, dude. Well, actually, starting in March.
Yeah.
It's going to be starting in March.
I don't know.
So, if anybody ever
You
needs...
could take our camper and live in the parking lot.
I just live in my car.
Well, a camper is more comfortable than a car.
It's going to be so bad. No, it's the gas money that's, like, really bothering me. Granted, I'll make a lot of money working there.
Did you hear the guy at Primark pulled a gun on someone?
No. What?
I found this out yesterday. And they were like, oh, let's get gas after work. And they were going to go to Primark. And I have my own opinions on that.
Yeah,
in the first place. And then apparently some guy, like, made a racist joke. And, like, I don't support racist jokes, but where we live in the country, we live in the middle of the country.
Yeah. It's kind of like...
And how Primark is also run is not the most normal way.
Yeah.
So there's, like... I'm not saying that the
sketchy.
racist joke was like a proper thing for that person to do at all, but I am going to say that the owner pulled a gun on the guy.
Like, threatening him or just like, okay, yes, it's definitely.
Threatened him with a gun.
Okay.
He threatened him with a gun.
Was it loaded?
I don't know the details.
That's terrifying. Were the cops called?
I don't know. I know no details besides that, and I was literally such in shock. I will stick to Sunoco. Me and Sunoco.
I go to Gecko because we have the Giant Eagle thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the gas is like 30 cents cheaper there.
Oh.
So
I have this habit called not getting gas, so when it comes to me... Oh, my gas tank! Another thing with my car. My gas tank wouldn't open. Like, the door to it.
Oh, wait, I feel like we had that problem one time.
The outer door wouldn't open, and this happened back in, like, maybe June. And then Gino went out there, and he did it one time to open it, and it worked right away. And I was like, oh, it was a me problem.
Yeah.
It's worked since then, and then I went to the gas station 3 times in 2 days trying to get gas.
Oh, my.
So the first time I go, it won't open. I'm like, whatever, I have enough gas. The next day I go in the morning, and I make a joke to my mom. I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to get gas today. And I get to the gas station, and, I pulled in. It wouldn't open. I left. I then, on my way home, to say, okay, I'm going to go get gas. And then this whole thing happened where there was, like, so many people in the Sunoco parking lot. There was, like, 5 people in it. And it's not a big, like, parking lot gas area or whatever. And I ended up driving just past the gas tank because the one that I was going to use was out of order, whatever. Or gas pump. I drove past the gas pump. I get home, my thing wouldn't open. It was this whole thing. My dad had to, like, rig a thing to get it open. It finally got it open. I had to drive all the way to the gas station with the gas cap open so that we knew it would be open when I got there.
I mean, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures.
So I have gas now. I don't have a radio now, though.
It's just always something. How old is your car?
17.
Okay, my car is 18. So...
Yeah. See, my car has had no, like, serious problems, though. Up until today, like, my battery might need changed, which it's 17 years old, and it's also negative degrees outside. So, like, that's not, like, I'm not, like, oh, my car is broken. The radio now. Like, it's never, like, anything that's, like, well, the gas thing. But that was easily fixable.
Yeah. The thing is, with my car, it had a lot of problems because it was out in Colorado. But the guy who sold it to us, he put in a lot of work on the car. And then once it got here and got inspected, it was like another, I don't know. It was so much money. It was like $800 or like $1,000 just in like inspection maintenance stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? And
Well,
I don't know if my parents actually had me pay for that or if they paid for that. I'm not sure because like they said I had to pay for it. And I thought they took the money from my account. I don't think they did. So they might have paid for it, but, like, either way.
No, the people at the car place, they're always, like, the easiest oil change of all time, easiest tire change of all time, easiest inspection change of all time. They're like, your car's just amazing. And I'm like, thank you. I know. I've actually never met the people because my dad takes care of it, though.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying what my dad says they say.
I know, my dad does that stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm taking your car today.
No, my mom was literally talking to me, and she was like, because my car was getting an oil change, she was like, you need to call yourself. You need to figure this out. So I call, and they're like, yeah, we can't give you any information right now because the owner or the guy who's in charge, whatever, wasn't there. And apparently he's the only one who does payment things and whatever, or like pickup times. And so then my dad calls without telling me whatever. And my mom was so mad that I was not the one taking care of my own car. She was like, she needs to learn how to take care of her car. And my dad was like, but I just handle it all. See, he handles everything for my car except for the fact that my mirror's duct taped on. Because he told me, you can figure that out yourself. And I said, so I'm not an electrician, but you know how. You know how to do electricity.
Yeah.
And it's like an electric mirror.
Yeah,
so my mirror is duct taped or gorilla taped on.
Fun.
Yeah.
So fun. I told you that messaged me.
About going to her swim?
So I'm skipping chorus next Monday to go to her senior night for swim. That'll be nice. Honestly, any reason to skip chorus, I low-key take, because I'm like, yes, do I need to be there? Yes. Will this be my third week in a row that I've missed? Yes. Okay, they canceled the last 2 weeks because of snow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not like I'm just skipping.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going. Like, any reason, you won't skip.
Yeah.
But it's in Meadville. So you mean a 2-hour drive, like 2-hour round trip. I have to make sure I clarify that, because I'm like, I keep saying that to people.
2-hour drive, I feel like you're going to Pittsburgh. Like,
yeah, 2-hour drive would be to Pittsburgh, but 2-hour round trip. And I'm like, if she's just going to be sitting there swimming, I'm going to be annoyed. Because she told me that my homeschool was coming out when I asked what it was about. Excuse me, do you want me to go?
No, but like I think the understanding, because like you literally did swim. You know how like swim meets and everything work.
Yeah.
So you're like, what would a senior night consist of?
Yeah, like, am I going to be watching you
Like, is it
swimming?
just like a meet of some sort with like some like thing, or is it like? I think that's a very reasonable thing.
I'm assuming it's more like a party, because I do remember there was the time that I got food poisoning, actually. It was like a party, like sort of end of the year type thing, and they're close to the end of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it'll be like that. They're just going to sort of recognize the seniors, just let everyone know, like, oh, this is where they're going to college, and these are their plans. So I'm assuming it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
But
I don't think that was a homeschooled question for you to ask.
no, I was like, dude, I just don't want to sit there and watch you swim for hours on end, okay?
Because it's different when it's like a basketball game, a senior night. It would just be a normal game, plus like some senior like honoring things, like you said.
Yeah.
But like a swim meet,
Yeah, I'm like,
it's
am
a
I
little
watching
bit
you
different
swim?
than like
Or is this like a party?
game of some sort. And you're also all wet when you're swimming. It's like it's not like a game where it's just like, oh, you can like walk off the court and be done.
Yeah.
It's like you get out of the pool and you're soaking wet.
Yeah, you gotta
Like,
go dry off.
It's a
go
little
get
bit
changed.
different. I don't think that was a homeschool
I was like, that
question.
is not a homeschool question, girol.
I have a meeting tonight.
Where are you guys going for that then?
Some Mexican restaurant downtown.
Of course. It's like, why do they always have to pick somewhere so far away?
They nearly picked the one in Girard. I was like, good. Like, I like the one in that's the one that they laughed at me for how I pronounced the food. So, like, I like that one. I've been there before, and it's good. But they laughed at me.
That's crazy.
And normally I'm good at pronouncing things. Like, last names, I can get a lot of the time and stuff.
Yeah.
Mexican food, apparently not.
In your defense, though, it's a whole other language.
I know.
Like, some people.
If you asked if I was at an Italian coffee shop and they said, do you want a coffee with milk? I could be like I could say it all.
Literally.
You know, a Mexican restaurant, you know, that's not my place to know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh. I bet on your first guess, you can't guess what my aunt asked me about yesterday. But you can't guess what she brought up. It'll be literally your first guess.
My first thought is
Yeah.
but
Yes. She's like, oh, so I heard you went on a date. Clara's climbing right now. So she picked like the one opportunity that we were like alone together. Clara's climbing to the top. She's about to get Clara's picture up there. She's like, so I heard you went on a date.
who told her?
My dad and her are pretty close. They talked. Apparently he was like freaking out about it, but I was like,
I thought he was chill about it. Apparently not.
I was up here minding my own business today. I was working on stupid college stuff. I have to take 4 tutor classes for my one class this year. Why do I need tutoring? I've never needed tutoring once in my life. I don't need a tutor. So I'm just going to use it to help me do my senior thesis citations. I'm like, yeah, I just don't know how to do this. Bro, I'll figure it out. I just don't want to. So I'm going to be using my tutoring. But I was doing that and he came in here and he was like, he's like, I know I've been sort of chill about this whole thing, but I just felt like we needed to talk. And guess who he brings up? The guy from church. Did I not tell you about that?
No, is this?
Well, my mom thinks is like the perfect guy for me.
Oh no, I haven't heard that.
Okay, there's this guy that goes to my church. And he's like super, super devout Catholic. He's like a really great kid, but he's 3 years older than me. And I've always seen him as sort of like an older brother in a way. He asked my dad 2 years ago if he could take me on a date.
Okay, so I know that.
Yeah. My dad just now told me about that today. I've known about it from my mom and my sister, but they never told me who it was, even though I knew who it was. Okay, I watched the situation go down. I just didn't know that's what they were talking about. So my mom thinks that he's just the perfect guy. She's like, you guys want everything the same. He wants to, provide for a family. He wants to be able to have his wife stay at home and homeschool his kids. He wants to have like a big family. And I was like, okay, yes, we want the same things, but I'm sorry, he is a very nice guy. I'll give him that. He is
You're trying to be like, yeah, I hate him.
No,
you're trying to not be like that.
I just know he's not the one. And I'm like, okay, I get what you're trying to say. My mom she had told me, she's like, if he asked you out again, would you say yes? No. No. Actually, I would be too terrified to be like, please don't. Please don't. But no, my dad had brought that up, and he's like, and I just don't know if, the guy that you're talking to right now, I won't say his name, but
I can bleep things.
But I just don't know if if he's meeting that bar of faith that you want. And he's like, I'm not saying that he couldn't get to that point. I just think right now he's not. And I was like, in his defense, he didn't grow up in a Christian home. You have to give that to him. He's working on it and he's trying to find it himself. But one step at a time. One step at a time. Although I do think my mom has got more chill with it.
She definitely has.
So that's good.
Given if you were to go back 4 months, she would be like, I absolutely hate him.
Yeah.
Like, that would be an understatement, I feel, on what she'd say.
In her defense, the first time he asked me out, we were on vacation. And also I was not well. We had just come back from Colorado and we were in Rhode Island.
Yes.
So, and we were with my grandparents. Mm-hmm. I was sleeping on the pull-out couch in the living room.
I remember.
That was a miserable experience. The first night we got there, I literally just went in the bathroom and cried for 20 minutes. I got out the next morning. I went in there and I showered and I just cried in there for 30 minutes. I was not okay. And he asked me out, I think, that day. I think it was that night. Because it was not good. But she was not having it. But the second time things came around, things were good. Things were better.
They were better.
We made progress.
Sound like Jojo Siwa over here. I'm all raspy.
That's terrible.
Okay. So things were better. They were better. They weren't good. They were better. And they have gotten better.
Right now, things with her are good. My dad just has a lot going on right now, so he's just overwhelmed and paranoid. And then guess who's starting to show concerns? Clara. She's like, I don't know this kid. You had the opportunity to meet him. I told you could come. I said you should come.
I will have a conversation with her.
She said, if he doesn't talk to me tomorrow, I want you to end things with him. You were not.
But you guys are going skiing together, and then there's going to be other people there we know, but it's not you guys going skiing with a whole group of 30 plus people.
First of all, that's going to be so awkward. Have you not realized that?
When I told Lily, she was absolutely shocked.
He had just said in the spur of the moment, instead of bowling, let's go skiing. I was like, you know what? I'll actually agree to that. Now, I have to drive Clara and Gino out there. Mm-hmm. Basically, your whole family's going to be there.
No, because I was talking to Lily, and I was like, you have to just help. Because it is one of those things where, like, you get on a ski lift, and then it's like you're up, and, like, you can avoid people, but it's still the group of people is really big.
Have you not met the group of people I'm going to be with? Oh. They are not going to be, like, giving me space.
I said, Lily, you have to, like, your hired job of free labor is going to be to make sure people aren't annoying.
Oh, they will be annoying. Claire's already told me, she's like, first of all, he needs to talk to me. Second of all, I want you to watch me snowboard sometimes. I was like,
no, I'm going to be like, Gino, pull yourself together here and make sure people behave, because him and Claire normally go snowboarding for part of it together because they're, in class and everything. Yeah. So, Gino, you have to keep people in line. And if you don't, I will, like, destroy something of yours. Or I'll hide the GoPro. I didn't do it the first time. I'll do it now, though.
Yeah.
Hide both of them.
The thing is, it's, like, not going to be that bad. But just because of the group of people it's going to be awkward. I know there's going to be awkwardness.
Because people
will just sit there and stare.
I'm just going to say, the people are probably watching this podcast right now, and the people need to give personal space to people.
I know who you are.
Hi, people. Hi. I am directly talking to you. Personal space in situations like this, or just in life. You know, people need some breathing room, or like if they're hanging out with a group of friends or, you know, cousins at hypothetically a Sunday dinner. You don't have to be like on the floor, under the bed, like right under the... What do we sit on in the summer? The porch. You have to be under the porch or in the bushes or like around us. Like there can be space. You can hang out with your group of people because I know you have a group of friends there.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy thoughts. He said, so he was originally going to drive down there, but he had
to Arizona?
Yeah, he drove down to Texas.
Why?
He drives everywhere. And with his puppy.
With baby. Baby.
He also said that potty training his dog has been really bad. I'm like, okay, you've also not been home.
Tell him the dog won't be potty trained until like 6 or 7 months. Tell him that.
Yeah, like, okay, you're gonna...
Like, you'll make progress, but like it won't...
Who's watching his dog? Who's watching his dog when he's gone?
So baby's not going to Arizona.
As a favor! I did nothing! First of all, I was too stunned to
That doesn't even make sense, though.
But yeah, that's where we are. Also, this will be my first time skiing in 3 years.
Yeah.
Last time I skied, I fractured my arm. I've also never skied at the Peak. That's another thing.
Oh.
I've been to the Peak and I've been on the ski lift for stuff because, like, during the summer we do the ropes course and stuff. Yeah. Which I was thinking we should do that over the summer.
I love going to the Peak. They have so many things.
No, for probably a good 5 years. I didn't go last year. Mm-hmm. I went to the ropes course for my birthday. Mm-hmm. And it's actually so fun.
I'll go.
Like, we should definitely go.
You are going to be working 70 plus hours a week.
I'm free on Wednesday.
I'll go. I can take off work.
Like, send prayers. How am I going to survive? Granted, I won't be like...
You're going to have an easier job, but it's still going to be like...
Yeah, I won't be getting in the water every other second.
Yeah.
I will be... Instead of guarding, I'm going to be making sure the guards are doing their job. Mm-hmm. YOLO. But more like you're only young once is what I'm going with. I don't know. This may kill me. The season begins Memorial Day, so like end of May. I won't work the first 2 weeks, and I'll have quite a bit of time off in June because of our graduation parties, my birthday.
So you'll have like a slower start.
Yeah, I'll have a slower start, but basically as soon as July comes around, I'll have no free time. I'll also be going to 7:30 Mass on Sunday because normally Mass is at 5 on Saturdays or 10:30 on Sundays. And I like the 10:30 Mass, but now that's not an option because I'll have to be at work by probably 9. And in the past, my shift would be 11 to 7. Now it's going to be probably 9 to 9.
I hate 9 a.m. shifts because you have to leave here like 8:30.
Yeah, I have to leave probably a little bit earlier because I'm really good at being late. Like, I'm so good at being late. Where I park in the employee parking, I run through everywhere. I've got to, weave through people. And also, with the new slides, it's going to be so busy.
Yeah, and next thing you know, Callie's going to be like, forget, like, teaching preschool. I'm going to own a water park. She's actually just gonna buy it off of the guy. I've met the owner.
Oh, the owner is so nice.
Is he the really old guy, or is it his kids now? Yeah, so I've met him. He's old.
He's so nice. He'll walk around the water park throughout the day. When I went in there,
he just walks around.
Yeah, when I went in there, he was like, "Do I know you?" I was like, "Yeah, I've been a guard for the past couple of years." He's like, "I thought so. You looked really familiar."
Yeah, I don't even know how. Like, I remember just walking around the park and meeting him, but I don't know why I met him.
Oh, he just walks around.
Yeah.
He'll just, stop and talk to guests. He's really friendly.
Yeah.
I think he has one kid, and then the other guy that works there is, a family friend. But they'll walk around the park, too. They're all so nice.
Yeah.
Then the next couple weeks about when I've got to go to Cleveland for my training.
Fun?
So fun.
Question mark?
Well, before that, I already have to do a set of training. I have to get recertified, but then I have to take a bridge over course to get my deep water certification. Then I'll be teaching classes over the summer. And if you want to see me, you need to tell me now. Because
she has to take off the days.
I'm gonna have
5 months in advance. Please take off a day for us to do something for your birthday. We haven't thought about it yet, but I just can see the future, and keep that in the back of your mind because I would like to do something.
No, because
18th birthday, Callie actually works 24 hours straight.
Yeah, it actually gets bad because. I think in the past years we've done something more around Bo's birthday. So
we've literally done things a month late.
Yeah, so I think basically. We need to pick a day now. Also, I did realize that your birthday thing is, what, 2 weeks
Soon.
from now?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
realized, like, wait, I need to figure
And
out
I'm like, what am I wearing?
I don't know, because it's cold. It's country, and it's cold.
It's inside.
Well, yeah, but it's still, like, they relate a little.
Yeah. I love that video that I saw about canes, though. I was like, you know what? That's actually so nice. I was like, thank the
Can't
Lord.
wait to go to Canes.
I know, same. I know. Someone had brought that up, like, that's so dumb. Like, why would you want to go there?
No, but then
excuse
I was
you?
talking to some people. The next place we need to go is Dave's Hot Chicken. Have you heard of it? I didn't know it was anywhere near us. I've wanted to go for years, though, and I found out there's, like, one in Buffalo and then another place near us.
Okay, so basically,
We need to go to Dave's Hot Chicken.
I heard, okay, I can't remember what
It's another
it's
chicken.
something cloud. It's something cloud, and it's like a cafe or something, and they sell their stuff in like these cans. Have you seen those? I have it saved because I was like, this is actually like the coolest thing ever. It's Candy Cloud. Look at these.
Oh, that's cute.
It's like soft serve and stuff in a can. I think it's actually not that far.
We need to make some day trips here.
We do. I'm like,
We need day trips now, and it needs to be before you start working 9,000 hours a day.
Yeah.
So we need to do that now. We need to go to Cane's. Well, we're going to go to Cane's.
Yeah.
Dave's Hot Chicken and Candy Cloud.
yeah, 3 places. We got this.
We have to do this.
Yeah, so on Valentine's Day, we've got our thing.
Yes.
So we will see you
Next week at 8 a.m. on Friday.
in February.
Yes.
Bye.
1 month out of 12 done. Bye.
Oh my.